So if this gets enough views and likes, I will turn this into a series. This is What If Hazbin Hotel was a horror series. In this timeline, when you went to hell, you didn't turn into a demon. You were tortured. But hell started to have a problem. There was too many humans there, not enough workers, and the angels would come down and destroy them as part of their war. So Charlie had a bright idea, an idea to turn sinners into demons. As then we cut to Angel. Angel would be living his gangster life when suddenly he would die. Angel would perish from the same substance he was named after. As he would wake up, he would see a red sky above him. As he heard screams around him, he would look and see lava, people burning. As a man walked in, he would look at him with piercing eyes. As then, he would grab him and say, you seem about right. As then, Angel would shake. As then, he looked up at him. He couldn't believe this. Alistair had so much fear in his eyes. He had so much power, so much strength. As Alistair would grab his hand and begin to drag him away. As he saw him, his eyes were pure red. His coat was pure red. But he had black spots all over him, black liquid. As Angel would say, "What's that?" Alistair would say, "Your blood's not red down here," as he would laugh. As Angel would gulp. As then, Alistair would drag him to the hotel. Angel would be dragged to Charlie. He would look up and see her face. Her face was distorted. Her eyes dripped down, and she had sharp claws and a mouth. As she slowly walked up to him, she would then grab his arm and say, "So, this is you, the one that Alistair chose. Come with me." As he would start to drag him upstairs, he would try to fight. Angel would try to push Charlie off. He would try to get away, try to do anything at all to be free, anything at all, just to live normally again. But Charlie would say, "Aw, already fighting me. That's a good sign. Maybe you won't be so weak after all." As Charlie would then throw Angel away, as Angel would land on top of a machine would grab him and begin to stab him with needles. As Angel was stabbed, he would start to grow fur all across his body, white fur, as his eyes would turn red, and he would grow arms. As Antonio would say, "What have you done to me?" Charlie would say, "I made you into a demon. I turned you into a creature you were meant to be. Let me look at your sin." As she would pull out a list, Angel would say, stop this, turn me back." As Charlie would laugh and say, "Oh, within 24 hours, you won't want to turn back. You indulge in your sin, you'll feel the pleasure, you'll feel the amazingness of it, and you'll never want to leave." "Oh, lust, interesting." Charlie then untied him as he grabbed him and began to drag him forward. Charlie would say, "You're going to be working under someone here, someone who deals with lust demons." He would be dragged to Val. As Valentina would look at him, Valentina was in charge of incubus and succubus in the hotel. As he would say, "Very good, Angel. Let's see how well you could use yourself." As Val would then throw Angel to the floor, and he would say, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Shh. "I'm having fun." As an Angel would start to cry and scream. The next day, he would wake up in bed alone. As then he would open the door. As Alistair was there and say, "Aw, why are you upset?" "Because, shh, let me show you something." As Alistair would take Angel to the balcony. As Alistair would show Angel the pit of fire with everyone screaming inside of it, saying, "That's what used to happen to everyone that came down here. We only recently changed it. And we'll get everyone to become a demon. One down here will become a demon," Alistair would say as he would smile. As then he would bring Angel down to the lobby. As Angel would sit down and sigh, he would look around in the lobby, bored out of his mind. Even though he was just used, even though he was just experimented on, he was down there in pure darkness, no lights or anything, till all the lights turned on, when Vaggie would walk up to him and say, "Sorry, the hotel's not fully operational yet. So before you get a work schedule and a job for hell, you'll be staying here. But you'll also be entertaining the people around here." Angel would say, "Great, so I'm a toy for them." Vaggie would laugh and say, "Yep," as then she would look up at Angel. Vaggie had one eye that was completely broken, and the other eye was just a white dot, as she had claws that came out of her skin, that came out of her hands, as they were sharp enough to cut through diamond, as her teeth were sharp too, sharp like blades and knives. As Vaggie would say, "Any questions?" Angel would say, "Nope," as then Angel would go to Husk's bar. As he would start to drink with Husk, he would start to talk to him. Husk was much scarier. He was 10 times taller than he was in the show, and he had sharp claws, basically like a werewolf that's a cat. As he was talking with Husk, we cut to Sir Pentious. In this timeline, he wouldn't have been in hell for a while. As Sir Pentious was, well, still a human, he valued one thing. In this timeline, he valued demons. Ever since he was a kid, he knew that demons were real. He knew that they existed, and he wanted to become one. He dreamed of becoming one that was strong, one that was powerful. As Sir Pentious had a ritual laid out for him, a ritual as he laid down, and the rest of the cultists would walk up to him and begin to take him away. As Sir Pentious felt a sharp pain throughout his body, he would then wake up, as he would see a tail. Usually, once you enter hell, they have to change you. However, if you sacrifice yourself and give your soul, they can just change your soul directly. As then Sir Pentious would wake up in the chair, as then Charlie would laugh and say, "Very good! You just spawned right in the chair since you gave up your soul. How do you feel?" As Sir Pentious started to slither, he said, "I feel great." Charlie would then say, I get it. You really wanted this, didn't you? Well, good for you. We even made you a snake after, well, yours truly." As then Sir Pentious would say, "Yes, just like him, I will slither around in an unholy man, a man of great power, a man of great strength, a man who could serve Lucifer." As Sir Pentious' eyes were deep red and didn't have pupils, unlike in our timeline, as he was far more snake-like. His teeth had fangs, and they had yellow liquid come out of them, basically poison. As Charlie would smile, she would then let Sir Pentious go up. As Angel Dust would be sleeping, suddenly he would feel something wrap across his body. As it was Sir Pentious, he would try to struggle but couldn't. As then he said, "You'll make a good snack, but sadly I can't eat you. We're roommates." As then he would stand back up, and Angel would say, "Great, I have a roommate that wants to eat me." Pentious would then laugh and say, "You are pretty delicious, and not the way you're thinking of." As Sir Pentious would laugh, Angel would say, "I think I have." As Sir Pentious would say, "Ew." As suddenly the door would open with Val and Alistair. Alistair would say, "Follow me, Sir Pentious." As Sir Pentious would follow him, suddenly Val would look at Angel. Val would be different. Instead of being, well, his blue collar, he would be red. Instead of having red eyes, he would have eyes that were completely black and void of any pupil. As he stared at Angel, his wings would light on fire as he shouted them out. As then he would smile and say, "Nothing's wrong, Angel Cates. Come on, do your job." As he would follow him. "Now, to get training, we're going to have you, well, go with some loyal guest." As Angel said, "Great." Sir Pentious got the better deal. As then Val would laugh and say, "Don't say that. You could be burned in hellfire for all eternity. Besides, you'll get used to it, I promise." As then Angel would nod. As we cut to Sir Pentious, as Alistair would say, "All right, let's begin your training. Soon, you'll be strong like me." And that's going to leave things off for now. If it does do well enough, I will turn this into a series. I've been really into horror, and it's kind of funny how Hazbin Hotel takes place in hell, but it's not really a scary story. So this whole AU or alternate dimension, or what if, or whatever you want to call it, will be about that. It will be about the scary parts of hell and how they work and become demons and become stronger and things like that. Basically like an alternate version of Hazbin Hotel. I wanted to make this story as different as possible because I am fumbling in. I don't know if you used to remember this, but I used to have a channel where I made my own unique stories. Kind of stopped doing that, but I should get back to it eventually. But yeah, I don't know really what to make. And I've been focusing on my gaming channel and this channel so much I haven't been able to pay attention to it, sadly. But yeah, let me know what you guys want. I also want you to guys know that I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. And I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please do that. It means the world to me. And also, if you want this video to be a series, if you want this video to be a series, make sure to like it, share it, subscribe on it, because this video has to do well for it to become a series, because I haven't done series in a really long time. My favorite things to do were the movies, where I just like add a bunch of videos together. It was easy for me, so it was kind of like an easy day off when I had to upload a video. And it was also really cool to have these movies. I have a whole playlist of all the movies I made if you guys want to check it out. One of those is my own unique story too, I think on my other channel. But yeah, all the other ones are like Hazbin, Dragon Ball, and all kinds of things. And like I think there's like 3 Hazbin ones. What if I was in Hazbin Hotel? What if I was reincarnated as Alistair? And what if I was reincarnated as Charlie? And I want to do another reincarnation one because they're my favorite. But I wanted to wait for season 2 to come out, which it will come out. I don't know when, but and sometime it will. So when it does, I might make one of those. You know, just series are long, and you have to like know the whole show. And like Hazbin only has 1 season, so there's not really a lot to go on. So that's why I do reincarnation stuff, because I can really build before the season even starts. That gives you like way more time, you know what I mean? Also, I guess I could do like a really far one, like what if Alistair joined the V's and like kind of change his whole personality, which could be fun, but I don't know. Anyway, what kind of series would you like to see next? And if you want this to be a series, let me know in the comments below. Love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. You mean the world to me. And peace out.